This Golf Genius tutorial video is on the MGA member and 3 guest sign up. So the first thing we're going to do is go to springrun.com. We're going to log in. Your username is your member number and your password is typically the first 4 letters of your last name. I as administrator will log in as Mr. Michael Fisher, our MGA president. Okay, next to the picture, just to the left, there's a tab called Golf Genius. We want to click on that tab. Brings us to the directory of all of our Golf Genius events, and we're going to click on the MGA tab. And you'll notice on this, it has all of our MGA member guests, events, when they are, the status if they're open for sign up or not, when you can start to sign up, and when registration closes. I will be choosing the member guest tester event to show you how easy it is to register you and your guest. You're going to click on the register now for member guest tester. You'll see some basic information. It's a format that you must have a handicap to play. But we're going to click on the new registration to register. And as we scroll down, you'll notice some more information came out, and this just is some information that will be helpful during the registration. Any place we see a red asterisk, we must fill in, or else the registration will not be complete. You can bring either 1 or 3 guests. Okay, if you're bringing 1 guest and you want to sign up with another member in the guest, there you can do that. And you'll see in the affiliation field, we just ask that you put the club name where we will be able to find the handicap. So, as again, you can see player 1, Mike Fisher, who's logged in. It has all of his information. And then right below, there's a little blue guest. We're going to click on that. We're going to fill in the information. We would like if you can get the information, emails from your guest. It will, this way they'll be able to see the results. But just going to fill in the information. He's bringing the famous Mr. John Doe. His current index, and this will be verified by the golf shop, but he's telling me he's an 18.4. He doesn't have the GIN number, and that's okay. But the affiliation is he's coming from Copperleaf. The tee box that he's going to play is the 3 tees. And the handicap is in Florida. Now he's going to add another guest to his team. And he doesn't unfortunately have the email, but this is Jim Smith. He's a much better player. He's a 4.5 index. And he'll be coming from Naples Grand. And he'll be playing the 3-4 tees. And this is also in Florida. If Mr. Fisher went to register his team, it will not allow it because it tells you that you have to have either yourself and 1 guest or yourself and 2 guests. So you have to sign up as either a twosome or a foursome. So he will add another guest, and he will add the famous Tiger Woods, who's a plus 3.1 these days. And the affiliation, if I didn't fill that in, you'll see in a second that it's in red. And if you don't fill it in, it will not, it tells us information is incomplete. So if you don't know the affiliation, it just makes it a little more challenging. You're going to receive a phone call from the golf shop. But if we just said he's on the PGA Tour and he lives in Florida, so we think that's where it's located, and then we go to register, you'll see that your registration is complete and we're done. But if you're not 100% sold on it, that you're in, you can go back, hit the registration, and if you look at the list of participants, you will now notice that Mike Fisher, John Doe, Jim Smith, and Tiger Woods are signed up for the event. We know this is a little new at the club and it's going to take a little time, so if you have any questions, do not hesitate to contact the golf shop. We'll be more than happy to assist you, but this will be the new way of signing up for all our member guests moving forward. Thank you, and I hope you've enjoyed this little tutorial video.